Thanks, guys. Yeah, in case any of you haven't heard of me before, I am Shesez from the YouTube series Boundary Break, where we basically take the camera anywhere we want and we try to find secrets and new discoveries to some of our favorite games. So, as you can probably tell, we're going to be doing Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That is an episode that I've done on the channel before, but it's so much fun to do live, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. So we're going to start off by resetting and showing you a very familiar screen here. And you might be a little bit surprised to find out that this screen is also in a 3D engine. So there you go. And people have always told me too, you can't boundary break pre-rendered cutscenes, which to an extent that's true, but it's also true to the fact that, well, that's not pre-rendered, but yeah. So we got this little opening here, and there's the opening cutscene, all the way off in the distance here. This is how it's supposed to look, of course. And then you pan it out, and you got full motion video in the 3D engine. So, we're not even going to get to a match just yet. I'm going to show you some menu stuff. So this is kind of funny. I found this last night while testing this out. So obviously you got the menu here, and one of the things you probably remember is that you can waggle this a little bit so you can see some things off in the background. It's still very limited, but if you pan the camera out, you'll be surprised how much there is to see. And even more so than that, as you pan it further and further out, you might start to notice something at the top there. It's an unused element. It's rules. Showing off here. And there's some weird artifacts here as well. It's really, really strange. In fact, the rules, they clearly had a function that was tied to some animations as well. So if you keep your eye on those rules, let's go into group X. And once you hit rules, the rules get a little bit excited. You'll see something here. Just a little bit. And then when you back out, it goes pretty far away. Very, very strange stuff. So we're about to get started with a match here. I want to take some questions from you guys too, so if anybody wants to line up, I won't be able to answer them all as quickly as a general Q&A, but I'd love to answer some questions you guys have. Also, if you decide to wait in line, you want me to actually show you something in the game, by all means, throw out a request and I'll show it off for you. So anyways, let's get started. We're going to start off with Captain Falcon.
Nice.
And Solid Snake. You might remember, if you've seen the episode, why I'm about to show these two off in particular.
Snake's butt.
What's that?
Snake's butt.
No, we're going to keep the camera away from there for now. But no emphasis on the word but. We're going to go off in the battlefield here. And we're going to pause the game.
Falcon's butt.
Alright. It's that kind of game. Get in there! It should have been after dark, I guess. But Captain Falcon here, he has one very unique trait to Super Smash Bros. Brawl alone, and that is if you take the camera up to his face, you'll start to notice something in the shadows underneath his visor. His right eye is exposed.
Oh.
Not his left eye, though. That's
He lost it anyways.
yeah, probably. Wouldn't be surprised if he had to hide it for certain reasons. But so that eye is hideous for the record. But there is something kind of special about it, and that is that it doesn't really belong to Captain Falcon. It instead belongs to our other friend here. Solid Snake. Where did Snake go? Oh, there he is. Sneaking mission. Yeah. So with Snake, if you take the camera up to his face, you're going to notice that it's the same eye model. It's really, really slow. No gear. Good stuff. Yeah. So another weird thing with Solid Snake is that he has two sets of teeth. One is supposed to be for open dialogue. The other one is supposed to be for in-game model. For whatever reason, you can find both.
Oh.
I'll slow this down more. It's very, very sensitive. So you can already start to see the other set of teeth clipping into the other ones. Right here at the top half, that's the completely closed set of teeth. And the ones that are clipping through, those are his animation teeth. So you got that, and you got this. And so you can see his nice wide tongue there as well. Yeah. All right. And then we'll do a zoom out of Battlefield and show you how that looks in one giant shot.
Come on, Nintendo.
I love it. It's cool. There's a lot of tricks used here for depth. You know, obviously it's not quite as long and it doesn't go out as fast as it wants to make you think when you're looking at it. But by making everything wider as it goes further and further out, it gives that illusion to the player. And we'll actually see an example of that as well with another stage that we'll look at in just a little bit. Are there any questions that anybody has? I feel like I'm a teacher asking that. Yes, you?
Do you know how magnets work?
Oh, geez, you're gonna have to ask the insane clown boss right now. I guess you in the yellow?
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
I think probably half pepperoni and half broccoli. Broccoli is my favorite vegetable, apparently. Yeah. You in the blue shirt?
What's your favorite color?
Green. You'd think purple, but no, it's actually green. All right, so let's move on. Any characters you guys want to see?
Yes.
Sonic.
Oh, Sonic. What's that?
Woo!
We got Sonic. DDD.
Ness. Ness.
DDD first.
Game & Watch.
Oh, Game & Watch. There's not
Ness.
much to look at with Game & Watch. DDD. Perfection.
Do-do-do.
Now,
Excuse me.
Fire Emblem Siege.
64 DD.
Why? Oh, there we go. Castle Siege. Oh, yeah, before we do that, here's another. There's a. It looks like a cone, I think.
No, it's a glass.
Is it a glass?
Is it glass half full or half empty?
Oh, I like to be a half full kind of guy. But yeah, it looks like a cylinder that they use here.
Whoa.
Very nice. Yeah, and there's like this weird platform in the background. You aren't able to see that as players, of course, but here's that at another angle. It's got a gear turning and stuff like that. In Super Smash Bros. Melee, they had like graffiti and stuff like that, but they decided to go with something like an Apple commercial almost for Super Smash Bros. All right. So Castle Siege, man, this one is a ton of fun to explore. So first.
Where did the Wild Beasts go?
Oh, jeez. Actually, they spawn. They're not inside of him. I wish they were. In some cases, that could be. Here's DDD's feet. Let me see if I can find anything interesting with DDD's model, actually.
What happens when DDD inhales the opponent?
What's that?
What happens when DDD inhales the opponent?
Inhales the
Or
opponent? All right, let's
Kirby,
give that a try. I'm not in control of DDD, so let's see if they'll just do it for us. No, he's not autistic. Okay. He's
Inhale.
not down with
Eat
that.
me.
Maybe we'll come back to that.
Don't call me slow.
All right, so with Sonic here, again, we got the most interesting characters out of the way, but to make you guys happy.
Oh no.
Any of you guys excited for the Sonic movie? Oh, Jim Carrey was awesome.
They delayed it.
All right, so with Sonic, obviously he shares one giant eyeball for his two eyes.
Wait, what?
You can see, oh yeah, and so you can see that especially when he does lighter expressions. But if we take the camera through his furrowed brow here, you can see. Yes. And if I had the opportunity to remove that for you, it would look terrifying.
Oh, sounds good.
All right, look at that. So they textured the inside of his shoe, which I'm a little bit surprised by because obviously his leg is supposed to stay in there at all times. But you can see a weird black hole, like with some blue there. really interesting, actually. It's a trap. Oh yeah, let's stay away from it then. So now let's do Castle Siege. Let's make that a lot faster. Yeah, this one's also insane. Yeah, it keeps going.
That's scaled.
At draw distance.
Whoa.
It's funny. Mr. Sakurai loves to overcompensate with his stages.
Are those mountains flat or modeled?
Those are flat. I'm going to take them over there for you. There you go. They're
Oh,
just
yeah.
tilted backwards. There you go. Yeah. A lot of times, and this is probably great information for people who haven't seen my show, but a lot of times with environments, stuff that you see way far off in the background, oftentimes will be 2D textures to save on resources. You want to make the more complicated models right in front and center. And that's why these ones look so great. And then over there it looks so shabby. But one of the things that piqued my interest very, very early on, and I'll do this for you too now that we have a full hour to sit here and enjoy it. There's this path over here. And again, you don't get a great look just beyond this path, just beyond this tree line actually. But as you take the camera through, you see that this trail goes on for some ways. It's really impressive. Yes. Yeah, really. They just spit Fire Emblem in here. And then towards the end, you got another illusionary tactic, but they didn't really need it because you don't get the chance to see it. But in a lot of cases, if you look at paths and stuff like that, as they go further off in the distance, it gets narrow. And the way for that is so that if you're looking at it from this perspective, and we still have to move the camera up, it looks like, you know, there's a lot of distance there, when in truth it's not that far. And then we got the castle itself. Love the castle. Because again, how often do you get an opportunity to see the castle like this? And I do apologize, the mouse sensitivity is a little bit high, so maybe a little bit shaky. But and you can go through the drawbridge, and there's the trees in here. Not the greatest looking tree. Yeah, exactly. And then you got the flags here. Can anybody tell me whose flag this is? Any Fire Emblem fans? No? All right, good crowd. No. I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, yes.
So when Sonic goes into Smash, does that change the model?
It does. Yep. Yeah, and the other model's not hidden anywhere. It just is a model swap. Yeah.
What does Sonic look like when he's in his ball?
All right. I'm pretty sure that's also a model swap, but here you go.
Might even be 2D.
Oh, it's not 2D. It is a 3D model.
Oh.
Yeah. It's only an egg. We're gonna hatch a Sonic.
He's a fat one.
That's a Eggman. Yeah, yeah. That's fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Round of applause for that gentleman. So, let the stage play out just a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't have shortcuts for that at the moment. But there are stage transformations with this stage, and there's also great. Oh, wow. Thanks for sure. I turned items off, but I guess we can't stop them. So we're just going to wait for the stage to transition, and then we're going to show you even more stuff. Oh, here we go. Quick and easy.
Suck 'em up, TD.
Oh, yeah. It's lagging a little bit, but you know what? It's
Thanks,
not the worst.
Dolphin.
Okay. So then we got the throne room here.
Actually,
Is there a question?
I got another one. What does the area outside the transition zone look like when you're?
Another great question.
Yeah.
I will definitely answer that when we move on to the final version of this stage. So So, we're in this throne room with the Black Knight in the background. A lot of people surprisingly didn't know that the Black Knight was even in this stage.
I had no idea.
You can chalk that up to resolution, I suppose, because he's so far off in the back there. Why don't we speed it up? But yeah, I'll show you what the Black Knight looks like all the way in the back. Now, if anybody's been paying attention, what happens when we have character models that are way in the back? Yep. Low poly or 2D texture. So his throne is low poly, so you're right there. And the Black Knight.
It's like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah. Oh, there's something back there. What's that?
I like the layering issue.
It's like they're censoring me. I want you to see it.
Don't look
there
at
you
the
go.
cardboard cutout.
Flat the TV.
Yeah. All right. And the same can be said also for his knights that are hanging around.
What about the torches?
The torches, let's take a look at that. I'm
And
pretty
the
sure that's
fire.
actually a 3D model.
Yeah, the fire's pretty good.
There you go. But the fire's not. We got ourselves the knights themselves.
Cardboard cutout knights.
Our lovely cardboard cutout character.
It's a cross
Yeah.
paper
There you
Mario.
go.
Yeah.
And just for the record, the game normally has fog, and that's what it would look like with the fog. It gives you a good outline of the stage. Oh, do you have a question?
Yeah, what does it look like when the characters fall off the stage?
When they fall off the stage? Sure, I can show you that. It's not very exciting, but that's why I wouldn't even think to show you. But here you go. So, one more, because that was a little quick. There you go. And so what happens is the character pretty much immediately disappears, and then you're left with this effect. So,
Is the effect 3D or 2D?
the effect is 2D.
Yeah.
A series of 2D effects. Particle effects, to be exact. Okay, so, yeah.
Why does the throne look like it's fossilized raw steak?
I'm sorry?
It's like raw steak, honestly.
The stage?
The throne, that Black Knight's on.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I've never actually looked at it that way before. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Here we got DDD taunting me over nothing. He didn't earn it. Alright. Zoom out.
Oh well.
Do one more zoom out. Yeah, show you the outline. That's how it looks with the natural fog.
The
Yeah.
percentages.
But we're able to disable fog, which is
That's
great.
floating.
Ah, you got a question?
With these statues,
Yeah.
do you know if it swaps each model once it's broken, or if there are any segments you can see when zooming into it?
That's a good question. Well, before it transitions, let's take a look at that real quick. It's a very, very odd stage, by the way. I don't know why a guy would have a statue holding a platform like
Yeah.
that. Not my choice of decor, but
Stayed there. You need another one holding it.
no, it looks like they do swap out models. Yeah, because otherwise you're right. You would see like remnants of what it would look like when it's shattered. All right. So to fulfill that request earlier, this is what it looks like when it's in the middle swapping on a stage. Actually, this is kind of interesting. And I'll get to your question in 1 second. But
Yeah. Just a box.
yeah, another cylinder.
Oh, it's a cylinder.
Yeah.
For
Going
some
through the
reason.
internet. Series of tubes.
Yes. So one of the things that you kind of missed here, and I do apologize, is the entire stage just kind of disappears, and then another one reappears while it's transitioning. But you will see the new stage actually fill in place before the transition is gone. So take a look. Oh, that was actually instantaneous.
That's good.
All right, but we're on to the final area of this level. And what was your question, sir? Yeah.
If you change the character, do we see what's in Kirby's Final Smash?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You guys want to see that?
Yeah. Why not?
All right.
Yeah.
So after there, I show you this little tour of
The
of
aisle.
I don't know how many kids are in the audience. This is it without the fog. And again, let me show you, to give you guys a bit of perspective, in case you haven't played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, this is how much they let you see. Like, that is it. So, now, I've hit the absolute border, the boundary, if you will.
Break it.
And now we're gonna break the, yeah, we're gonna do it. So this is as far as you cannot see. Like, again, one of the things that I never even realized is that this stage has a whole pillar that reaches all the way to the bottom.
Hmm.
That's something you don't normally get to see. Like, let's try to zoom out really quick. Yeah, see, it's really, really tough to see that you're resting on a pillar, but that's what it looks like. All right. I'm sorry, what was that?
If I show my younger self who played Smash Bros. Trying to see like what he can see in the pawn screen, I'm sure he'd be amazed at this.
Well, hopefully adult you is pretty impressed as well. Yes, you have a question?
Yeah, is there anything under the lava?
Under the lava? All right.
Like how far does the pillar go?
Oh, pillar does stuff. Yeah, not much to see down there. All right. Let's turn on Smash Balls and have some fun. Oh, he's not happy about this.
Could we see Green Hill?
Green Hill's on?
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Oh yeah.
Turn on Cubby there. Hurt boy.
I have a question. Why not use training mode so you can spawn in a Smash Ball yourself? You can't pause.
Yeah, I can't pause. That's the big thing. Yeah, I'm able to freeze frame everything and then just kind of show you at my pace.
Okay, I was sorry.
Yeah, what will happen is the camera will shake a lot if I can't pause.
Snakes one.
Okay, yeah, that's a great one actually. Okay.
None.
All right, we're gonna put it on high. All right. And
Sickness.
all right, and I did promise Green Hill Zone. This one's awesome. Oh, more questions are popping up. All right, you with the head crab.
Speaking of Snake, how about his codec messages?
Ooh, well, there's not much to see because it's all just a 2D texture that's mapped to the HUD. So yeah, even if I move the camera, it's not gonna move it around. But that's a good question. You had a question for a while there.
Yeah, so the software that lets you move the camera, is it like one universal hack or does it vary from game to game?
For GameCube and Wii, it's one universal tool. Yeah.
Have you, and I've seen you, like on your channel before, sometimes you'll mention like, thanks to this person for this camera mod. Do you ever like seek out people to help you like change the camera for a particular game, or have you ever coded it yourself?
All the time. It literally, well, sometimes I reach out to people, sometimes they reach out to me and bless them for wanting to help me out, help the show out. You know, a lot of people that make these camera tools, they understand that there's just thousands and thousands of people that are kind of excited to see certain games, and it gives them incredible joy to be able to help me out and yeah, make it a possibility. Like Neckarun, does anybody remember that name? He's done so many episodes at this point. Give a round of applause for Ed Neckarun. So I really appreciate his help. But all right, so I will get to more of your questions in just a little bit. I do want to do a little bit of explaining here. All right, so we've got Green Hill Zone. I do. Okay, he's just all about his grenades right now. I just want to wait for the smash ball.
Knuckle.
There we go. All right. No matter who gets it, it's going to be an exciting one, but I think it's going to be me.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. Hey, the melting pot. I'm sure there's like an actual term for this. I'm just not familiar. Oh, what's up with that?
That's the darkness.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so let's reset the camera real quick. Obviously, the stage goes dark when you get your final smash, and that's just an overlay effect that I'm totally just telling you about right now because I just realized it. But, you see, it gets attached to the HUD, and outside of that, it's just normal lighting and effects.
Upside down snake.
So, inside the pot? No, there you go.
Burner.
There's a texture you can't normally see. That's actually pretty interesting. This is a burner. What's up? Oh, when he's in there? Let's find out. All right. All right, turn the characters invisible. Yeah. Oh, is that? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's not that exciting. I do apologize.
What about his spoon?
His spoon?
He starts mixing.
Okay. All right. This is, for the record, the reason why Snake's invisible, and the reason why the end of the spoon one just went missing is game developers want to make sure there's no clipping when they do their animation. So if the spoon was in full, if Snake was there, there could be a slight chance that the character model would clip through this model of the melting pot.
Are they somewhere else in the stage, or are they just?
No, they can turn, so what happens is game developers can set a character size value to 0, and when that happens, the character is essentially completely disappeared. Sometimes you get very, very lucky, and a developer will accidentally set the value to like 0.01, and when that happens, they're just super duper tiny. So I love that.
I wish that happened.
Are the symbols on the backside of the pot too?
Let's find out.
No.
No, just on one side. And it's got its own little platform here. See, yeah, you couldn't see that burner very well. So that's a unique thing. I live for that. So,
I live for low resolution.
oh, low poly models? What's your question, sir?
Can we zoom in on the Sonic characters running in the background?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, let's see. Do we want to tour the stage first, or do we want to see Snake's final smash first? Clap for Snake. And clap for Snake. All right. So we'll wait for Snake to get that final smash.
Assuming you don't die first.
Yeah. I'm really not that bad at Smash. Well, what's your question all the way in the back there? No, it stays. Well, it does move around, but it's just like that effect that you saw with the final smash. All right.
Nucleus.
This is what it's supposed to look like.
Up, Snake butt.
What?
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
That's so cool. Just grenade launcher. All right, so why don't we actually look at that from? Oh, he's not happy.
He's so over it.
This is what Snake's final smash looks like from another angle. Oh, well, that was quick.
Wait, yet?
Oh, you actually got to see you can see where what do they call that? The checkpoint? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see where it goes. Is it still there?
Disappeared.
Wow. There's a ground under the ground.
Yep, that one disappeared. I'm gonna see how far this terrain goes, though. There might be a lot of pausing and unpausing, so let's find out. No, it stays there. Okay. So, that's great. So that part of the stage that fell, it stays down there.
I like how we can see warping bits of the stage as you move the camera.
Oh, I know. All right, so really quick, and I'll take questions after showing this off. Green Hill Zone is awesome. You zoom the camera out.
I played a Sonic
Look
level
at
like this.
I know. Again, frame of reference for those who haven't played. This is how much you can see. Zooming it all the way out, like it's that restricted. That's as far as you can go. But then moving the camera, I can show you a whole lot more. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe, folks. No.
Where's the like
bell
button
icon.
here?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Smash the left button.
There we go.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. All right. So there's a lot of water. IGN would hate this stage.
Topical charge.
Y'all remember that?
Textures too. Way outside the boundaries. It's great.
It's like Sega was trying to make a full stage set for this game.
Yeah, seriously.
I wonder if the skybox for the stage was taken out of the background layer for the original Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, maybe. That could be the case. It looks like if you move the camera in, you can see like some pixelated stuff. Yeah, it looks like that's just ripped straight from Sonic right there, because it's like so pixely. Normally, it's kind of like, has that soft look to it. But right here, you can just tell that's Sonic 1 waterfall. All right, so we also wanted to see some characters running around in the background, and I'll take a question. Okay, I'll take you with the, it almost looks like a cowboy hat, sorry.
Also, that goes over.
Oh, okay.
Is there texture on the back side of the loop?
Texture on the back side of the loop. Let's see if I can do that while having the stage running.
Oh, Sonic.
Hopefully, I think I have infinite stock, so I'll be okay.
Oh, there's a moving platform back there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's cool.
It is.
Uh-huh.
It's modeled on the other side. There you go.
That's a waste of polygons.
And, what's that? Oh, the flowers are modeled on the backside too. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Wow.
My leg.
Poor Kirby. Oh, jeez, you got another smash ball. It's like,
No, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die because I'm gonna kill you.
oh, what's inside the monitor? Nothing, but I'm going to show you.
Hey, nothing can still be interesting.
You know, that's what I said
This
about the
is a
Sonic spin
derpy
ball. I was
face.
totally wrong about that. Oh, so let me see Sonic's face again. No. Yeah, see, nothing in the
I like how they
in the box.
face Sonic. Looks like it's
Snake just
You were
saved
just
from
denied
falling.
death.
He didn't want you to die unless he killed you.
So
Oh, it's playing Crush 40 in the
we're just
background.
waiting for Sonic's pals to run in the background. We're going to show you one, because I don't want to take too long with this. But, because they take a while to show up. Oh, here we go. Silver. Everybody's favorite.
It's no use.
Oh, there's plenty of use. Wait, no, it's not.
It's no juice. It's actually mortal.
Sakurai was actually very, very proud of these models that he made for the background. He even made a comment saying in the Smash Dojo that he wished that people could get a close look at these models because he put a lot of effort into them. And, well, Mr. Sakurai, we got a good look at them today. So.
Yeah, so before you were talking about when a character is inside of something, they'll scale the size down to 0.
Yeah.
When Wario bites somebody in this game and they're like half inside, half out,
Yeah.
do they just scale half the model, or what does that look like?
Oh, that's fun. I don't know if it's the same in Brawl. I really hope it is. But Smash Wii U, it was pretty hilarious. So I'm gonna check that out for you.
What about Mario and Flood?
Mario and Flood, I believe that gets called in. I think that gets reduced to a size value of 0, so it turns completely invisible. But we're gonna check inside the model anyway. So that'll be the next 2 characters. No, that's 2D, I believe. Let me see. I love these questions, by the way. Thank you guys so much. You in the blue there.
After this, can you show us what Wario looks like while he's eating his bike?
I'm actually gonna bring him in for the next round. So, oh, you know what? Not completely. It is a 2D texture.
Semi.
So I'm half right, almost literally here. All right. But yeah, the particle effects looks like that's.
It's like the bubble
It has
from, like,
polygonal
board game trouble.
modeling on it. Yes, you in the back there.
Is there like a difference between when Samus, is there any model inside normal Samus, and is there a difference between when she transitions from normal to Zero Suit and then Zero Suit to normal?
Oh no, so what happens there is the character suddenly gets spawned in. It's a spawn, yeah.
I guess same thing with Zelda and Chief.
Okay.
What about the Delfino Plaza stage?
What's that?
The Delfino Plaza stage?
Alright, Delfino Plaza. Do we want Delfino Plaza? Or do we want something else? You can shout it out if you want.
Aeroport dive.
Okay, so we got 3 choices, and we're gonna do some voting. So get passionate, y'all. Do clap if you want. Shout Moses.
Take those.
Clap if you want the distant planet. All right, and clap if you want Delfino Plaza. I think that's pretty definitive. I think we got Delfino Plaza going. All right. So I picked Bowser for a good reason. Oh, yes, you in the green.
This is to build up a question from earlier. You said that it was one universal hack for both GameCube and Wii games. What about for other consoles such as the PS2? Is that one universal hack?
Yeah, no, for PS2, there has to be individual cameras made. Right now, there's no universal tool. So, because trust me, I'd love to do Metal Gear Solid 3 as an episode. That one I'm super excited to do, but someone has to go in there and just make that camera from the ground up in order to make it happen. So, yeah, with every PS2 episode that you've seen, it was a ground-up camera. All right, so with Wario, he has the bite move. Someone asked what happens when he bites somebody, because we already established the fact that we don't want character models clipping through other models. But you get to see half of the character model. So what happens?
Oh my god.
Ready? I love this.
It's a bad time for both.
Well then.
Now, Bowser's a big boy. Alright, so what is going on here? Oh, jeez. So, yeah, so, alright. So that's Wario's arm right there. That's the joint to his arm.
It looks like they call out a bit of the flow or something.
We didn't go far enough inside of Wario. We were looking at the back of his mouth. So now, oh, poor Bowser, look at him. So what happened here? What happened is,
What is humanity?
So what happened was, when Wario bites down on the character, you can't make the size value 0. It's not possible because we got this half sticking out showing to the player. So what the developers did was they just sized down their torso. And so when you size down half their torso, you get this disgusting effect. Maybe we'll do one more character too towards the end if we have time. But now we're going to do a, well actually let's see what's going on with Bowser. Anything. I don't think so though. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can get him to do his up B and see what happens when he does that.
What does Wario look like when he's transforming into his final smash?
It's a model swap. Yeah. But we'll check that out since we have them and we have Smash Balls turned on as well. So here we go. Here we go. We got Turtle Boy inside of his shell. You know what's great? I love the detail in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. If you take the camera really close up to Bowser's eyes, and I don't think this is the case in many other games in the series, but you can see the veins in his eyes. Oh wow! Really cool. All right, so what is going on? Does he have a face underneath? No. So what happens here? Yeah. Good dreams tonight, guys.
He's had too much coffee.
Yeah, so the inside of Bowser's shell is, for whatever reason, fully modeled. You don't know why. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, because his face completely covers up the inside of the shell. And his hands also cover up the entire inside of the shell. So, what you guys are looking at here is something that the player is really not meant to see. It's, you know, I wonder if it's not the inside of the shell, but rather his mouth. What do you guys think? You think it might be the inside of his mouth? Why don't we find out? See if it looks familiar. Oh, let's get more out of the way. There we go. My little ballerina princess.
All these phrases you could take and make memes of.
Oh, I know. The meme power I could possibly have. Yeah, you in the black shirt, Pac-Man shirt.
What does it look like when Wario farts?
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Yeah. So we got his tongue. Yeah. Let's look past the tongue though. Is it? No. Okay. Yeah. So that's a part of the model that's exclusive to when he does his jumping attacks or jumping moves rather. All right. So highbrow content right now. Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
There we go.
There.
Yeah,
For all you people who know this stuff.
as you can see, his waft is a 2D texture.
What?
What's that? I guess you in the blue again?
You need the bike as Wario?
Oh, sure. Oh, no. All right. Oh, thanks, Bella.
I just want to eat my bike.
Looks good. What's the button? Take a picture again? Z. I think I actually took it. I didn't mean to. That's gonna break his teeth. Yeah, we'll save it. Alright, so now in a case like this, we're not done here yet, and this all goes by very quickly. I don't want you to see this in slow motion, but we're gonna show you.
Call
in
Fat
slow
Chris,
motion.
and he'll come in and handle it.
So we're gonna do 20% the original speed. Now it'll look choppy, but it's just because it's going so slowly. Oh. I got no words for this one. Another thing to show you while we got this very fun image on screen here. His buttons. His buttons have an insane amount of detail, and we got a good close-up right there. Something you can see normally when you play the game, but not a lot of people take the time to notice. Made in Oreo. All right, so now we're gonna do.
Focus on his face real quick. I want to get a picture.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
You think he digests that?
Not well.
Oh my god, those hands are kind of
Or cast iron.
Got it.
Got it?
Screenshot post on Twitter or something.
Oh, please. Yeah, tag me. All right, so now we're going to do a zoom out of Delfino Plaza.
You want to go so slowly?
And we don't want to go so slowly. There we go. Back to normal. 60 frames per second.
30.
Butter.
Is it basically the same model of Delfino Plaza from Sunshine?
It is. It's a, now, maybe someone will tell you differently, but I looked at it pretty closely. It does look like it's a ripped model from Sunshine.
What's his building look like? A photo?
Go to the food stand? Okay.
Wait,
Well, the airway.
that's the menu screen, I believe, over there. From
Oh, is it?
Wait.
Yeah.
It's the airway.
Oh, right there. There's the airway. Yeah, let's go over there, guys.
I mean, actually, you go to the island and airstrip from the platform?
Virtual fighter.
Yeah, virtual fighter. Alright, so. Now you're going to see, like, the reason why this is very clearly a ripped model. You start to see a lot of things that you would never see if you were just playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so there's no reason to develop those details. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head here. Yeah, there's like a tunnel in here. Yeah, there's like inside there. Now again, this is low poly. There are varying degrees of detail in Super Mario Sunshine. So what they're using here is the low poly model, the one that you typically see far off in the distance when you're playing Super Mario Sunshine. Let's try to get a better angle though, because I don't have tilt controls. So what's the camera I'm using? Tilt's a little closer.
You're using tilt controls, right?
Obviously.
So, there you go, there's the island. Oh, my favorite thing, birds. So again, if you haven't seen, thank you. If you haven't seen my show, one of the most interesting things about Boundary Break is taking close-ups of birds, because they almost always go for the effort of modeling birds, and they move around and they're oftentimes so far in the distance that you don't get to see them. And so it's so fun to see how much detail they actually put into each bird. Again, they didn't have to give it eyes. No one would be able to see that. Maybe the beak, but here's your little bird buddy.
Does cursed image apply here?
What's that?
Does cursed image apply here? I think.
Oh, that's my show, like incarnate. So, yes, you in the yellow?
What would you name that bird?
Philip. I don't know why. Yes.
Can we get a zoom out of the track in Captain Falcon's Final Smash?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, so we just do one giant zoom out of well, real quick, does anybody have questions related to Delfino Plaza before I leave this stage? Okay, so you in the corner?
Do you see the sewers or?
Oh sure, yeah. I think that might be the detail that I was thinking of. There is something here that it's just been like over 2 years, so I do apologize. But there is like details somewhere on here that is like behind a wall or closed door. Not in this particular case with the pipes. travel around here for just a little bit just to see.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
What was
it's
that?
cool.
That's sick.
I love this little lens here. Okay. Well, what's inside the pipe? It's just.
Doesn't go anywhere.
Tourist trap. Oh yeah, and then we got the other island off of this here. And you can probably already tell because it's in HD. It's very crisp.
Oh, it's the amusement park.
2D texture, obviously. And it's not even, it's like transparent. I don't know. You got Thanos snap. It's almost gone.
I wonder if they did that to give it like that out of focus look. Like, so
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Like maybe it should make it look like it was out of focus.
Yep, and this is what it's supposed to look like if it's fog. But the fog isn't too bad in the stage, actually. And the reason for that, of course, is because you want to be able to see so much of the environment that they included in that.
As well.
There we go. All right. Any Delfino Island-related questions?
About that cave out there.
You in the purple?
What about the mountain?
The mountain. Okay.
Why are we talking about this?
So, in my Super Mario Sunshine episode, there's a lot more to it. In this one, not so much.
Yeah.
This one, they cut it in half. They did. They cut it in half, and there's also no modeling on the inside as well. So check that out. It's good. All right. So I think we're gonna move on from this. How much time do I have left? You know?
15.
15 minutes? 45?
Yeah.
They're gonna give me 2 hours next time.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to look at. All right.
Audio.
I know. All right, guys. What do we want for characters?
Peach. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
What's up?
Jigglypuff.
Kirby.
Rob, man.
Mario.
Jigglypuff.
Perfect spot. Let's do Pokemon Trainer. Pokemon Trainer will be fun. And then for the last one, yell it out.
Jigglypuff.
Rob.
Wait, Captain Falcon, you said it on the track.
Rob.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We do have to select Captain Falcon in order to see the track.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. So it'll be Captain Falcon and Pokemon Trainer. But don't worry, we should still have time to do one more range of characters. Pokemon Trainer.
Pokemon.
Ivysaur.
Sorry, I know.
Squirtle.
Yeah. So okay, we're gonna do Squirtle.
Wait, you
Actually,
can choose who you start with?
What's that?
I didn't know you could like choose who you started with.
Ah, dude.
Yeah.
I'd like to enlighten you on that.
Yeah.
All right.
What does the zoom out of the menu look like?
The zoom out of the menu, I showed that earlier, but this is what it looks like. Yeah. Oh no, you're fine. I love to show it off. So it's crazy how they overcompensate on the menu itself as well. Like there's so much
They
great.
they were probably compensating for something.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is a fantastic game.
If you don't register, what
yeah,
happens?
you have a question over there?
You go on this.
Distant Planet, you got it. Let's do it. You want to see the Bulborbs? You got any Pikmin fans in here? Okay. Oh man, all 6 of you, huh?
Where's
you
Pikmin
guys should
4?
really play this series. It's fantastic. And if you have and you didn't like it, then I apologize. But man, what a great series. Yeah, you have a question?
What got you started in breaking out after the first game?
Oh, the first game that I did was Punch Out for Wii. And yeah, again, totally by accident. I was trying to map different controls. I wanted to make the mouse the IR pointer so I could go for the menus a little easier. And I instead accidentally activated the camera controls. And I got to see King Hippo at a completely different angle. It was insane. And when people started sharing that to Reddit, people were telling me about it, and they were like, "Oh, you're on top page on our Nintendo," and I was like, "I don't know what that means. Thank you." I wasn't a Reddit fan at the time, but then all of a sudden it got picked up by one of my favorite websites. Give it some love if you recognize it. GoNintendo.com. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah. I love that website. And when it showed up on there, I knew I had a hit on my hands, and so I turned it into a serialized show. So yeah. Thank you
Was
for the
that
question.
because of the Sailor Moon manga discovery?
Oh man, that was insane. That's my #1 favorite discovery of all time. Really quick, I'm going to zoom this out so you guys have something to look at while I explain this. But my #1 favorite discovery of all time was in Punch Out for Wii, ironically. It wasn't even, it was an episode I did much further down the road. But Piston Hondo, in between rounds, is reading a book. and he's speaking Japanese. He doesn't even mention this at all, but he's speaking Japanese and he's reading the book, and you only see the outside of the book. On the inside of the pages are manga panels of Sailor Moon.
Oh.
There's no credit to Sailor Moon. That was a complete goof, and I think Nintendo probably would rather you guys keep that a secret for legal reasons.
There's
no
question. Yeah, why are some stages in general, like Green Hill Zone, do the flat textures come way towards the camera, way past?
Way past the camera, huh?
Like way past.
Yeah, you know, there is no real reason for that. I mean, like, let's take a look real quick. You can zoom out, right? And that's about as far as you can go. So as you pan the camera further out, you get a lot more details. Yeah, like the that greenery right there. And the only explanation I can really give you for that is that Sakurai asked the team to overcompensate on stage design just in case. They probably figured out camera limitations after the fact, but they probably had a general idea of how they wanted the stage to look. And you'll see that less with future sequels in the series as well. Yeah, you might notice with the VR, if you had a chance to look at that, you can kind of see far less of the front end of the stage.
I'm sure Dolphin VR with this would be amazing.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait till they like have something more dedicated. I guess you with the hat?
It's not really Brawl related, but it's more Melee related.
Okay.
Everybody's favorite Smash level on Melee is, of course, Poke Floats. I was wondering, what are the floats that come in from the stage? Are they constantly just cycling out already rendered, or would you know?
No, so yeah, I do know. Unfortunately, they just kind of load and unload. So yeah, I know it's not that exciting, but the sleeper hit is actually Venom. Yeah, because you got basically what happens with the Venom stage is you have the R-Wing going through the planet Venom, and when you pan the camera out, it's a ginormous circle. So it's all like unique environments that the ship flies all the way around. It does a full cycle. It's insane. But anyways, this stage. I guess you had the toy gun. I felt like I had to make that distinction.
With the Volvo, when he eats a character, anything happen with the character model, or it's just injured?
So they tend to just die instantly. It's just like getting a KO. Oh no, actually, I might be just. I'm actually gonna add an addendum to that. I actually think maybe the character stays inside the Bulborb, but we're gonna find out. I actually said that because I thought it was one of those characters that instant kills you the second that it grabs you. It does pull you away though. Here we go. All right. Oh.
Nope.
All right.
It's chicken legs.
He does.
Nestle Crunch.
Okay, it looks like I was right.
Maybe you're just.
Yeah, no, I'll make sure to check every conceivable angle.
Maybe under him.
Check under? Sure.
His butt.
Teleports.
I know, we really want this to be a thing, but I don't think it is. It's okay. One more check. Yeah.
Not in the butt.
Yeah, see, that's his mouth right there.
It must be 0.1 though, because it pauses on you.
That's true, but then again, if
No,
it's
probably-
if it's
probably
size
takes
value
location
0,
of
the
the
character
player.
model is still technically there. Yeah.
Infinitely small.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's see where the Bulborb goes when he travels off stage. He does have an idle pose though. That's kind of cool.
The rain is just like.
Oh yeah, the rain is just. So the rain is just a 2D texture that overlays once again.
Can you start off the fog?
Turn off the fog. The fog is actually off. Yeah, what you're looking at, this one's really blurry. They just like the textures are just really messy looking.
I didn't know if it gave like a darker look to the rain with the fog on.
Oh yeah, okay. So this is what it looks like with the fog on. Not that different actually.
Yeah.
Just a slightly different tone. Okay, so I'm gonna get the smash ball. Oh yeah. Let me show you the waterfall. I know that a lot of people ask about that. So again, this feature, this detail here, can't be seen by the player. I don't think so, at least. That's as far as it goes. So again, unseen detail by the player is that it's the top of a tree trunk, and you can see where the water starts to come from. So there you go. All right. I just want to get that smash ball. show you my sweet Smash skills. Bye bye.
Do you even have Smash Balls turned on?
They should be. Oh, you know what? They're probably not because I did the reset. All right, hold on. Really, really quick. This is in 2 seconds. I'm switching in. Smash Balls on. Thank you for that. I know, I love that voice. Xander Mobius, he does really well too. Did I say that right?
Mobius? No,
Yeah.
Mobus.
Mobus, Xander Mobus.
Mobius, that's Sonic. Sonic's
Alright.
planet.
Half about.
Pokemon.
And then we can do a different stage too. Why not?
No chat.
Pick
Your
pillar
pillar
chat.
Yeah.
Oh boy. You know what?
Or WarioWare.
What's that? WarioWare?
Yeah.
Oh, WarioWare. Is it in this one? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
This one's actually pretty fun. Let's check it out. Trust me, this one's good. Well, while they're beating each other up for a little bit. Yeah, I was really surprised by this. The doodle in the background has 3D depth. It has real 3D depth. It's not just a drawing.
What was that behind? Oh, it was the name tag.
Yeah. Look at it. All right. So what?
Yeah.
You have to dodge.
Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta get that smash ball now.
Yeah.
But at least neither one of us.
I like how the stage makes you play micro games while you're playing.
Yeah. Kitty.
Got him. All right. Here we go. This is the unique stage.
Huh.
And we gotta remove the fog so you can get all the detail. Boom.
Oh,
There
wow.
you go. Yeah, it comes with its own sky dome and everything. It's crazy.
Is this loaded in at the same time as the rest of the stage?
It is. So what happens here, actually with this one, this is more like armchair speculation, so I do apologize, but I do know that the stage does exist somewhere, and 10 minutes? Okay. The stage does exist somewhere. It's turned invisible. I know this because I've seen elements of the stage in the darkness. You know, you can kind of like see it eclipse certain things. So it's still technically there, but you can't find it by zooming the camera out. In fact, we just kind of lose the stage if you zoom out any further than this. But yeah, they both exist in tandem. It's crazy. All right, so.
Oh. Squirrel's dead.
So let's take a look inside the blue Falcon.
Oh, nipples.
Yeah. Sorry guys, like I said, it's a little sensitive.
What does he look like from Captain Falcon's perspective, I wonder? Like,
Oh, he blinked.
facing out of the
Oh no, it's not.
Is his eye there?
Does he have Squirtle's eye?
No, I believe he still has the same eye. Oh, is it a different model entirely? Let's find out. Nope. It is the same model.
Oh my god. Just the one eye. Like it hurts.
Yeah, I'm like it hurts. So here's the inside of his console.
I'll throw it over a squirrel.
Oh my god, it's like
Hey, you want 360 much?
Smush
Where my Uber
legs.
driver taking me?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Is that a little like?
It's kind of cramped inside.
He looks like Hank Hill's dad.
Got little geeking legs.
Oh, he blinked again.
Yeah, I think that's like a graphical, like a, you know.
Yeah,
it's
is
not,
that-
it's not actually supposed to happen.
It's a rendering error.
Is that the emulator
Yeah,
or the
right.
engine?
What's the back of it look like?
What's that?
Oh.
The back of the Blue Falcon look
Dead
The
squirrel.
back of the what? The Blue Falcon?
like? Yeah.
Okay.
Have you tried pausing Homestar cartoons in Flash?
I have.
And sometimes you see like Homestar blinking even though the cartoon's
Oh.
paused.
I actually, fun little fact, I did one little one-off video for Harry Partridge. He does Flash animations, and I did a whole video on him. And the next goal, the next white whale was going to be Homestar Runner. And so I
Yay.
downloaded a lot of Homestar Runner cartoons and went through a lot of them and found some really interesting stuff. But I couldn't
Nice.
get the blessing from Mr. Strongbad himself, so I didn't want to do it without his blessing. But yeah, there was a lot of crazy stuff that you guys don't get to see in the normal cartoons.
I need to get all about that.
I would watch
All right.
that. Pig out of that.
And there you go. So, guys, by the way, this is what I want to show you with the WarioWare stage. So right now we're in the middle of a mini game, and
Pokemon trainers just.
yeah, Pokemon trainers just kind of like
sitting there getting wet.
He's
behind the
did
rain.
Did my Pokemon just faint?
That Pokeball's really low quality.
Oh, it is. Yes. His hand is too. If you look at it really closely.
Paper mache Pokeball.
Moment.
Yeah, almost. Although Low Poly Peach definitely has him top. So this is the mini game, and what happens with the mini games is when you're in the middle of a mini game, the main stage is way off in the foreground. And I'm going to show you guys that right now. It's kind of cool. You might have caught a glimpse of it a second ago. I don't know what just happened. Weird. So there's that. It's still there, and the main platform shrinks down and gets stored at a weird angle down here.
That's where you fall.
Yeah, it's on its break. Alright, so let's see it. I'm going to slow it down, and we're going to see the stage go back into formation. Ready? Let's do it. I think this is a good angle. I'm actually going to save it just in case. Alright.
The black like void area of the stage looks like a CRT TV actually.
Which is pretty cool. Alright, so here we go. Five minutes? Alright, we got 5 minutes, guys. What do we want? What do we want to do? Hi, you got a question?
What does Pokemon Trainer look like when he's switching Pokemon?
When he's switching Pokemon? I don't think I'll be able to show that off from here because I'm not in control of him. But, wait, buddy. Oh, you know what? I didn't even show you some of the stuff with Venusaur and Squirtle and stuff like that. But I'm going to show you this one little thing, and then we're going to use these last 5 minutes to give you something that you guys really want.
Low Poly Peach.
Low Poly Peach.
Oh, dear.
You know what? I might be able to deliver on that. Okay, hold on.
Do it.
I'm going to turn off the screen for a second. I don't want you guys to see certain things, but I'm going to do something special for you. Okay? Alright.
Oh, heck yeah.
Put in Waluigi.
Hold on, 1 second. It's not done. Don't mind just yet. No, wait.
Are we here with the crowd? Break the TV.
You broke the boundary so hard, you broke the TV.
Yes!
Waluigi.
Pichu.
Alright, we'll throw Pichu in there. But it's not about Pichu. It's about Princess Peach right now. You guys want a low poly Peach moment?
Princess Peach.
The
Low poly Pichu. That's good. Oh, I can show you this too, but no. I'll save that for another time. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Mushroom Kingdom. It has to be a specific stage for this. It makes it easier on me. Alright, now check this out. Peach is fine. She looks normal. Go off screen. Oh, dang. Alright.
Too far.
This might be a little bit harder than I thought.
I see why they're changing to a dot display in Ultimate.
But they use low poly models. Woo! To depict when you're off screen.
That's awesome.
Alright, and now I'm going to show you one more thing because I think I got time, right? Do I have like 2 minutes or something?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Alright, cool.
No contest.
What do they look like in the boxes down there? Are they the
They're fully modeled. Yeah, and you can move them around. Look at that.
And then move with the camera, nice.
Okay.
That's all I got the text.
Congratulations. You won.
Gerard, move over.
Yeah, really? Doing this in the flash now. Alright. Now, I put it into words, and I think you guys need a visual. We're going to end this with the Venom zoom out. Alright. So we start here. Just keep moving.
You go, Falco.
Turn off that fog. You guys see it all.
Whoa, that's
Still
awesome.
going.
Cool.
Still
What?
going.
Wow.
It's like the most advanced stage.
Still going. We gotta speed this up. We don't have enough time. Now we're eating into the environment. But just keep in mind that the ship is all the way over there, and this means that if I can see this, it's loaded. The entire stage goes through an enormous loop. Pause.
How long is it till the stage loops?
It's a very, very long stage. It's a technical marvel. I can't explain it. But you see, like, I'll give you another. I know it's a little bit disorienting.
Where is the perspective? Show us the stage moving towards us.
There you go. And we're gonna have the stage moving again.
Holy cow.
It's crazy. I personally love it. But all right, guys, I think we should probably stop now. What'd you guys think? Did you have a good time?